As you may have noticed, here at AcreTrader, we feel very strongly that investing in land should be done in tandem with transparent access to how those offerings were underwritten. One element of that transparency is downloadable financial models on each offering page. This allows you to see the financial assumptions as well as the potential impact on returns from adjusting them. Another element of transparency is pulling back the curtain to show you what our farm team actually does when reviewing opportunities for the platform. For every farm you see on AcreTrader.com, there's anywhere from 40 to 50 that we passed on. And to be successful in that competitive a market with a team of just 8 members, we have to approach that in a couple of different ways. The first is to build a robust sourcing network where we aim to provide farmers and agricultural professionals the ability to build their business on top of ours. What I mean by this is we structure deals in a way that should be a win for the operator that is growing food on that plot, as well as the investor that is investing in that offering. The second is making sure that we have the best data and expertise available. To that point, in front of you, I have the Nora Springs farm pulled up on Acres. This is our affiliate which provides a piece of our data edge with unparalleled land and market analysis. Farming begins with soil. Here we can review multiple soil scoring metrics side by side to get a clear picture of potential crop production. In this case, we've got naturally draining loam and silty loam soils, which are valuable within an area that typically receives adequate moisture from rain, but sits outside of the floodplain. Adequate removal of excess water is further supported by the elevation, naturally pulling water to the drainage ditch. You see this running northwest to southeast across the property. The vegetation index, this is an analysis of the delta between red and infrared light taken from satellite images every few days, as well as historical imagery, further confirms growth trends and helps us plan potential improvements. All of this data gets us through step 1. Expertise is step 2, where our in-house farm team works directly with our local farm managers to outline best farming practices. As agriculture is hyper-local, we retain a local farm manager for our internally managed farms. All of this covers the farming side of our diligence process, which allows us to move on to the investment side, where we execute rigorous market analysis and financial modeling. All of this informs the private placement memorandum and financial model you see on the website. The Nora Springs farm is our first offering in Iowa in over 2 years, due in part to the natural efficiency of the Iowa land market. We review every verified comparable sale we can find, going so far as to do farm diligence on those comparable sales as well, just to make sure we have an informed understanding of the current land market. It's worth mentioning that there is no MLS for agriculture, so historically finding more than a handful of comparable sales has been difficult. However, enterprise access to acres data allows us to organize and review hundreds of area sales in a market as dense as northern Iowa, and then parse that data out by both sales volume as well as soil quality. We do all of this with the goal of being the trusted place to access land as an asset class. And given that mission, we pride ourselves on being a place that encourages direct personal communication. If you have any questions about current offerings on our site, AcreTrader as a company, or even just farmland investing in general, please pick up the phone and give us a call anytime.